Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning. We're going to check in with Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colberth for a look at our forecast and what we're seeing when it comes to this rain that's kind of coming in off the coast and how much rain we're going to be seeing today.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing quite a bit, although models have started to trend a little bit drier compared to what we were seeing for yesterday. But still, this is going to bring some pretty big time impacts up into our Cascade passes. In fact, we're already seeing chain requirements up towards Diamond Lake Junction for this morning. So there's the big, massive, nasty stuff for this morning, mainly along into the west of the Cascades, but this will march off towards the east a little bit later this morning. Snow levels right now around 3,500 feet, and they'll continue to be that way throughout the rest of today. Let's go ahead and put this into motion. We stopped this right around lunchtime, and it's going to be pretty widespread at this point, but into dinner time looking much drier. And that's going to be the trend into Friday morning. Could have a few showers left over, but by the time we get to lunchtime for Friday, most of us should be pretty dry. Now, Friday morning will be pretty interesting given that snow levels could fall down to around 2,000 feet. That means that theoretically we could see some flakes into the mix for elevations as low as, like Ashland, especially for the foothills. Here's some of the water projections we're expecting through Friday morning. And at this point, I think it's mainly going to be the Cascades that will receive the bulk of the water that's remaining from the storm system, but definitely a lot less for Siskiyou County, Klamath County, and Lake County to the east of the Cascades and to the south of the Siskiyous. Like I already mentioned, snow levels are going to hover right around 3,500 feet for today, dropping down to around 2,000 feet for Friday morning, which means that places like, again, Ashland, the Sexton Summit, Jacksonville Hill could see that transition to snow, but we're not expecting too much in the way of accumulating snow for those areas in particular. Here are some of the snowfall totals we're expecting through Friday night. Obviously, your eyes are just naturally going to gravitate up towards the Cascades, as we could have anywhere between 1 foot to 2 feet of snow falling just for today. And then maybe we could have 2 to 6 inches for some of our passes to the east of the Cascades. Models have started to trend, again, a little bit lighter with some of these snowfall totals. So now we're thinking like 4 to 6 inches for Siskiyou Summit. And if that verifies, I'm not really expecting chain requirements down that way, but I am expecting a few more chain requirements to be added up into the Cascade passes. And winds will still be a pretty big factor for today. They'll gust out of the west between 30 to 40 miles per hour along and east of the Cascades and also in Siskiyou County, especially in the Shasta Valley. For today, we'll have pretty widespread rain and more snow this time as snow levels drop down to around 3,500 feet. And then for tonight, much colder, flirting with freezing for our west side valleys, then well below freezing to the east of the Cascades. Thankfully, winds are going to calm down for the most part, but then snow levels going way down into Friday morning and Saturday morning. We'll have very low end chances for Rogue Valley snow, and then looking much drier after that. Sunday is looking a little bit on the wetter side, but even drier after that. Here's the 7-day forecast for the coast. Rain and thunderstorms looking likely for today, and then much drier for Friday, especially after lunchtime. Then for Siskiyou County, a rain-snow mix for today, drier for Friday and Saturday, and then we see the return of a small chance for showers on Sunday. For the Basin, just snow for Thursday, and then pretty dry for Friday and Saturday, small chance for showers on Sunday. And then for the Cascades, of course, we've talked about the chain requirements already up that way, so please use a lot of vigilance up that way. And then for the Rogue Valley, rain for today, maybe some snow getting into the mix for Friday and Saturday, but that's a pretty low-end chance.